Hey guys, welcome to another Awaken Chaos Era video. Today we're going to jump into the epics and their gear breakdown and why and stuff. Okay, so first of all we got William. Such an amazing champion. I suggest obviously a Raider, Terra, or a Vanguard set. Vanguard and a Raider set would be my suggestion, because you want to kind of make him tanky and fast. You could even build him as a damage dealer. It's totally up to you. I have seen a damaged William. It's quite impressive. But he is an attack support. Obviously, he is there to help you output more damage, right? So that is up to you how you build him. Tanking and survival is the easy way to go because you generally get a lot of revival set and stuff from Queen because a lot of people farm Queen from the get-go, so you could do that. Best slot for PvP would be a Raider and a Raptor set for the debuff that he can do. Alright, next is Thomas. Thomas, man, this champion is actually probably one of the most underwhelming champions a lot of people don't know about. He is actually so good. The ally joint attack. If you're having trouble with Bane Wrath, he would be really good. Every time a champion is attacked in an ally is attacked, he does a counter attack with his A2 passive ability. Very good champion. I recommend a Assassin, Curse, and Warrior set. PvE, I recommend a Warrior and a Curse set. A best in slot for Thomas would be a Assassin and Warrior set. Idicris here, oh my goodness, he is like a glass cannon. He's so strong. In my opinion, he's very strong. I will do a video on him too soon. So if you guys are curious about that, I'll be releasing that shortly after this video goes live. But I recommend an Assassin and a Warrior set on him. Same for PvP. Jacob, I recommend a Assassin and a Warrior set as well because as you all know, Jacob's A3 can proc him about 7 turns when he goes full Rage Madness. And he can output so much damage, especially if you got a joint attack team with him. Man, that damage that they can pair out really well with. Ooh, beware of that. I think that might be a arena meta one day. But yeah, then Bogda recently got changes. He does get quite a lot of bonus turns here. Damn, he gets quite a lot of bonus turns. I do recommend a Curse and a Warrior set for him just to help him output that damage, because once he's got a shield, it gets a bonus turn and so on and so forth. PvP, I do recommend a Rebel and a Warrior set though. Burzag, kind of like Luna Melisa, right? He does that AoE taunt, he negates some of the damage that your team gets. Very good. So defense and a guard set I would recommend for him, and same for PvP. Urzag, yeah, good champion, does quite a bit of bleeds and bonus turns quite frequently. I would recommend a Curse and a Raptor set for him, and then PvP would probably be the Assassin and Raptor. Aurak here, as you know, he does true damage on his A3, so a Assassin set does crazy amount of damage to enemies. I did a test with him with the Assassin set on. He does about 12% health damage to the dragon, just to give you an idea, with the Assassin set proc, and then without it he does like I think it's like 6 or 8%, I can't remember. Yeah, so he does 12% damage to the dragon when the Assassin set procs, and I suggest a Raptor set because of the defense down he does. Same set for PvP. Hugh obviously does damage based off speed, so I recommend a Curse and Raider set for PvE. And then obviously PvP, you want him in a full Raider set. Obviously you want to pivot him into a full Raider set, a full Raider damage set eventually, but until then, it'll probably be easier to farm him in a Curse and Raider set for now. Vance, very good champion, does damage based on the positive effects, so Assassin set there could increase his damage even more. Not tested yet, I got to test this out myself. I'm trying to farm a damage Assassin set, but until I can't fully test out a damage Assassin set build for him, so I'm curious. And then a Warrior set obviously to help output his damage, and then best for PvP as well. Kyle here, shapeshifting, does some crazy amount of damage with his counter attacks and the silence that he does, so I recommend I focus him in PvP and any other content normally too, because he is an annoying champion. So Divine set would work with him, and a Raider set, same set for PvP there. Obviously you could put him maybe in a rebel set too, because the amount of counter attacks he does get and stuff would work really well. Next we have here Scarlet. As you all know, bleeds do damage based off their attack. So maybe running her in a full raider set would work really well, or a curse set to help you apply those bleeds out. As you know, she does have a wolf here that does love to pair up with champion, so maybe you could just build her as a damage dealer, not worry about the curse set at all, but that's totally up to you. The only difference, I do recommend a divine set as well on her, because I reckon she'll be a target, but she's more like a glass cannon, so a full warrior set would be ideal for her. But that's up to you if you want to build her that way. I'm not too sure if assassin would proc with the bleed though. I gotta try that out. So as I said, I gotta build a damage assassin set. Until that happens, I can't completely test this champion. But as soon as I do, I will obviously do a video on it, so keep an eye out for that one when that drops. Marion Shadowblood, as you all know, assassin set with true damage, amazing. So assassin and raider set, especially if you have the trait, you could probably just do a pure raider set to help hit the speed, but you need, I think it's around 240 speed to make it almost double like attack with every champion in your team, which is pretty easy to do. You got a raider set, you need a couple of sub speed rolls and some speed boots, and you should be good to go. Santas, as you know, Gangalo, so I recommend a curse and a raptor set. The only difference in PvP would be a revival and a raptor set. Next is Andre. I want to do a video on this guy so bad. I got him A2 the other day, so I got a 6-star him. But he hits so freaking hard with your William. His A1 hits so hard. And I'm going to build him. I'm going to do a video on that one too. There's a couple of champions I want to do videos on. Recently, because of the Fire Slam events happened, the amount of jelly that we have is huge. So I'm going to build this champion as well. Curse and warrior set for him, same for PvP. Obviously I'm going to try and build him in a full DPS warrior set, because I want that A1 to hit as hard as I can. Helma, as you know, is a bleed. He does a bleed detonate too. As you know, assassin sets do proc with poison detonator and bleed detonator champions. So if you did not know that, you do now. So I recommend that same for PvP. Kane here is a new champ. Oh, he's not a new champion. He's a decent champion now. He does negate some of your champion, your health. He heals quite a bit. Decent champion. I do recommend a Terra and a Raptor set, and then obviously pivoting him into a Revival and Raptor set for PvP. Ernadil does quite a lot of joint attacks based on your enemy's crit rate. So any crit rate damage team will help you output some damage. So I recommend a Curse and a Warrior set, and then a warrior set and raptor set for PvP. Antonua, as you all know, gotta love Antonua. Her in a curse set is a crucial thing to make her kit work. So with damage curse set with a warrior set, I recommend that for PvP as well. Luna Melisa, as you know, very good AoE taunt turn meter control. She does a stun on an A2. Basically you just want to survive, take the hits, and put out those taunts, yeah. So you build her in the Terra and a Raptor set, and then obviously pivot her into a more defensive Raptor set in the PvP there. Melisa is a crazy amount of damage she does. With her new trait, she does some great speeds on herself, and she does amazing damage. So you don't even need to build her super fast. You can build her as a pure damage dealer because of that trait. So she does, I would recommend a curse and a warrior set for her. If you do have her, I would suggest building her and try her out, especially when you're versing those sneaky Mythesia's teams. She can surprise you, right? Virgil next here. As you all know, he just got recently buffed. The arcane does 20% damage on a champion and heals himself for 10%. Amazing champion. I tried him in Dragon. Sadly, he does not work as well in Dragon. Apparently, Dragon and Virgil's buffs do not work really well together, so it'll be interesting to see if they fix that. If they do fix that, I'll do a video on it as soon as possible. I recommend a Curse and obviously a Raptor set. Same for PvP. Windrax here, obviously, you wanted to go fast, so obviously a Raider set and a Terra set will work really well. Probably maybe even a full Raider set, because she's mainly a arena champion. And then obviously same sets for PvP. Celestial Kane here. I recommend a Raider and a Terra set. Obviously, you want a full Raider set. If you can make him go faster than the enemy to apply that immune up and have your team fully built as a damage dealing thing, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. They won't do any damage to her, then your team would go and then just nuke them out. That's like a go second team. RexHeart, as you all know, I did a video on him not too long ago. As a Bane No Man's Land solo champion that can almost one-hit every boss. Fantastic champion, especially with the warrior set. I have showed him a few times with the warrior set. I do recommend a warrior and terror set for him. But yeah, same for PvP. And then Lord Rick here also got a buff, does true damage now on his A1 ability if I recall. Assassin and terror, same for PvP there. Hassle, he's still a little bit but we'll get there. I recommend a Vanguard and a Terror set for him, and then in PvP a Revival and Terror set there. Hackran, as you all know, a Vanguard and a Divine set is my recommendation, and then same for PvP. Myla, oh, she works really well with Tia. Fantastic champion to pair up with Tia because of the amount of debuffs, and then obviously throwing in Virgil there to do the arcane and the little silence and all that stuff would work really well. Those two champions could work really well with Myla. So I recommend a Curse and a Raider set for her. And then obviously Nathalia here, I just spoke to her about the other day, or before I think maybe, when I was referring to the other video, sorry. I recommend Nathalia in a Curse and a Guard set. Same for PvP. Harbeg, I recommend a Curse and a Warrior set as well for both sides. And then obviously Borden here, another Mythesia killer. I recommend a Assassin set to increase that damage, especially with the bonus turns he gets, and a Warrior set to increase that damage that he can output. Jonathan here is a very tanky unit. I would recommend him in a Curse and a Raptor set. Gajar, as I mentioned previously, Assassin set does work on poison detonators, so chuck him in an Assassin set would help him do a little bit more damage. And then obviously a Raptor set. Now Lightwing Zachary just recently got buffed, so I would suggest putting him in a Divine set. He will be one of the champions that you target. Even if you don't target him and he doesn't grant a bonus turn, if you get that counter attack, could be quite huge on him, because of the increased damage that he does. And then obviously a warrior set there. A revival set would work really well too, because he gets quite a lot of bonus turns, so he could heal himself without killing someone. As Rena, I recommend a Avarice set, warrior set, and same for PvP. Okubi is what I call him, but Okubi, I recommend a Curse and a Raptor set, same for PvP. Zatlux here, obviously a Assassin and a Warrior set as well. Or a full Warrior set, or a full Raider set, whatever you want to build him, just damage dealer works. Silent here, I recommend a Revive and a Focus, a Raptor set, then pivoting her over to a Rebel and a Raptor set for PvP. That'd be amazing. Yeah, that's the end of the video here, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.